Sip the juice, proof the edge. Let's see if I know the ledge.
Yo, we out here, Greatest F.O.E at the Commerce Club, Sneaker Board Charity Classic. This is the host of the Greatest F.O.E show. I am Max. This is Q. We are joined by is it Jay RENE?
Yeah, Jay RENE
Jay
or
RENE.
MOGUL.
Yes, Jay RENE, please tell the audience what it is that you do. Pop, pop!
Hi everyone, it's your girl Mo. Act like you know that this is your show, so let's go. I also go by Jay RENE, that is my government name. Why I'm here tonight, Kiana Cook. I support everything that she does. She's amazing, and I love bringing people together, I love community, and I love giving back to the community. So those are two things that I love doing, and that's why I'm here tonight.
I love that.
And you also like rap because you did start off with a rap though.
A little bit. I do make music. I just actually started making music back in April for the first time.
Really?
So I've been on this like authenticity journey and like a spirituality journey, and as I've peeled back layers of like my old identity and my new identity has kind of just emerged.
So we talking about you're 6 months into making music. So rap, R&B?
Right.
What is it that you're doing?
I rap, make it.
That's my stuff.
Yeah, alternative pop.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I saw my baby in here. Shout out to Jalen RENE, man. She's the best.
She cooked the biggest.
If you don't have her promoting your products, you're the weirdest.
The weirdest.
You need to figure it out. Like, she's amazing. Jay RENE, love you. That's all her. Thank you, love you.
Thank you.
Wait,
Co-sign.
hold on.
Like he cooked the biggest.
Super pause.
Yes.
Kiana Cook just came on to the Greatest F.O.E show and completely ignored the Greatest F.O.E show.
Oh, but we know the greatest photo.
And wait a minute, ignored herself. Put yourself on. Let us know who you are.
Shout out to the greatest F.O.E, the best wrestling and hip hop podcast out there right now. I think the only wrestling and hip hop podcast that is out there that I acknowledge. Anybody else can go.
This is true.
I want to be very appropriate for this. But you know, shout out to the greatest F.O.E. and shout out to Richie. Shout out to fellas. Shout out to.
Shout out to Key Cook.
Shout out to Key Cook, man.
Yeah.
There you go. There we go. That's what I'm talking
Hey,
about.
matter of fact, hold on real quick. Jay RENE, we're going to continue this interview.
Key Cook is here.
But shout out to Q. You know why? Because Key Cook didn't put hands on Q.
Q was the first one here. Okay, y'all, I gotta go find my artist because we supposed to have a performance right now. So, bye.
Yeah, you got it. Kiana's amazing.
Really? She's amazing. I always told her.
There you go.
Right.
There you
She's
go.
on my team.
She make all these
I love it. We didn't know that you had a connection to him.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm here.
So now that we know that we're actually family now.
Yeah.
right.
Welcome to the Greatest F.O.E show. What you doing here? Why wasn't you here 3 hours ago?
We here though. I've always had these artist dreams, but I feel like my authenticity has been really suppressed my whole life. And you know, now that I live in Atlanta and I'm from Boston originally, so yeah.
Nice.
So now that I'm out here on my own, I love that. Yeah, Boston up north, we're the best. We're the best. The southern, I've gotten acclimated to move out here though. I definitely like it. It's different from up north, but
How long you been in?
off and on since 2019. I came out here to go to Georgia State.
But your energy is amazing. You understand? If you continue having that type of energy, because you know a lot of people, I'm gonna say a lot of pretty people feel like when they pretty, they kind of have this little chip on the shoulder, they have attitudes, and they can't just enjoy life.
Right. And I feel like that's something for me, truthfully, personally, that like I've been embodying. You know, I feel like I've relied on my personality and my mind for a lot of my life, and now I'm trying to just embody all of it and just see where that takes me.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying the ride.
And then also,
You go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm actually, well, I'm working on a podcast, but I have my YouTube, which is just Mogul Money Bags. I give channel reads for my collective. I have spiritual gifts, clairaudience, clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience. So hear, knowing, seeing, smell, taste, and I get downloads from the ether and I come to my collective. And I'm just really big on uplifting people to become the highest version of themselves.
Yo, that's super dope.
Yeah.
That's super dope.
you like a superhero.
Yeah, like a warrior.
I like that.
Like a priestess.
So, you know, one of our brothers who's a part of the show is the legendary Sound Oracle. It's his actual name. Yeah, he's a legendary music producer and sound engineer. So he was actually the one here with the white jacket a second ago. He told him to wear a white jacket because we had Atlanta in the background. If he didn't wear a white jacket, we couldn't see him because he's not black. I mean, so, you know, I don't know. I mean, you know, they don't understand. We got this super light skin, this beautiful light skin stuff. You know what I mean? Black.
Yeah, he's beautiful. His name's Black.
What you want me to do? more about this song. So like, are you like into like spiritualized, like crystals and that kind of stuff? Energy and that?
Yeah, in the beginning of my journey, I was really big into like crystals, but you know, as I've developed since 2020, which is when I had my spiritual awakening, I moved away from that. And
I'm good, because I was about to move away from this conversation.
No, I realized like, it's for me, y'all are funny. It's not funny.
She's talking about crystals.
I personally believe that it's your belief in all of that makes it work anyway. So I just chose to put all that belief into myself, and just trust in my own energy and my own alignment.
I love that. Yeah. Because that feels better. You feel it.
You feel lighter. It's all about belief. Belief creates everything.
And that's amazing. And that is just stuff you speak on in your
Absolutely. That's what I'm working on. I'm working on my Act Like You Know podcast as well. Act Like You Know, that's my little catchphrase for my YouTube. Act Like You Know, this is your show, because it is your show. Everyone, you're living in your own show. It's your reality. You create it. So I just encourage people to create their reality in the most aligned way as possible.
I like that. I'll take that. After Act Like You Know is about to be some
Act Like You Know.
what do you call that when men and women going against each other? We got enough of those, but
yeah, media conversations. I think they're pointless anyway. I think it's time for a new renaissance and a new face of leadership to show itself.
That's why
Face of conversation.
That's why we talk about hip hop and wrestling.
Absolutely. I need to learn. I need to get into. Well, I don't need to get into wrestling, but I would love to. I would love to learn about it. At least to be knowledgeable a little bit.
But we never got your. All right, so you were at least a little bit into hip hop, not a lot.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I listen to a little bit of everything. I've actually been listening to less music recently, just because music is a really big distraction for me. I love it, but I can get carried away with it. So, when I did used to listen to music a lot, it would be like mostly R&B, hip hop. I love alternative music. That's my favorite.
That's me and you. That's me and you.
That's my favorite.
I would like to ask you about that, but I'm not going to ask you about that yet. I'm going to ask you your favorite hip hop person.
Favorite hip hop person? Is Lauren Hill considered hip hop?
Yeah.
Considered?
Yeah, I love her. Yeah, I love her.
She's one of the most amazing ones.
She's someone that my mom, I grew up listening to her, but as I've gotten older and I actually tap into myself.
Sure.
I'm able to understand her message clearer.
Yeah.
It resonates with me deeper. So she's one of the people that I listen to a lot now that I'm like in my 20s, growing and driving. I love her. Yeah.
Especially at this age, when she came out back then, we liked it. I liked it myself only because of the music, and I understand some of the stuff they said. But now as an adult, like more of an adult, I was an adult when I came out, but an older adult now, I'm like, wow, I really get more of what she said.
Yeah, of course.
And I already loved her album. I think it's one of the best ones I can say.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's 25 years later.
But now, listening to it now, I'm like, whoa, she was deeper than we thought she was in your life.
It resonates so deeply.
Yo, does she have like 36 kids with like all the artists?
I think it was one in Marley.
I feel like when she was giving us the music education, like nothing ever mattered, right? Because it was lost ones. And now it's, she got like 36 kids.
Right.
Yeah, it was 37 before. She had 9 since the last time. Yeah. 7 seconds.
So many.
And
Alternative.
I love Paramore.
I love
Paramore. Paramore is like a staple.
Paramore throw like some beats into it, like almost like hip hop, and then give you that alternative rock music at the same time.
Absolutely.
And you can listen to their songs all the time. Go old school. Smashing Pumpkins was my first.
Okay, Smashing Pumpkins.
Pumpkins, yeah, that was my first.
Hey, yo, that's a group name or that's like your porno to something? I mean, I could be off. It could be summer of '84. My nigga, like, maybe I'm tripping. I could be tripping, but I'm probably not.
It was actually '86.
I told you.
Appreciate y'all too.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it. And thank you for obviously providing us with your identity, stopping Kiana, because now we know we're actually family. That's crazy, son.
That is awesome.
That is son. That's crazy, son. It sounds like.
alignment.
So, what did you say? You invited us on your show? That's crazy.
Yes, you
First
did.
guest. First
Right.
guest. Ian, when we get the Act Like You Know podcast up, first guest.
Done.
First guest. It's been established.
I'll jump on.
Okay.
And can y'all like hypnotize me from not being crazy? I was real good today.
Hypnotize. Actually, I can hypnotize myself.
She might throw some brown sugar on that ass.
Well, can you practice hypnotize yourself and hypnotize me? I feel like she would hypnotize me. I'm gonna be walking in circles.
Doing a seance in the kitchen. Talking about, yo, fam, the biscuits is done. You know what I mean?
But what happened to wrestling?